Hello folks, you're probably wondering, all 5 of you subscribers, appreciate the subscribers, might be wondering what I've been up to with the Jetta. Well, I still have it, so that's one good thing. Runs great. Only problem I've had is wheel bearings. Needed to get the front wheel bearings replaced, but that was because of bad installation of some front springs and coilovers rather. So getting to it, I'm going to install a rear diffuser. As you can see, it's the new one compared to the stock one. I'm not going to do an install video. I'll post a link for how to install in the link, and I'll show you a video of after this one has been installed. Very easy to install if you've got a little bit of strength and patience. You should be able to install this yourself. Only 3 Torx screws that it takes to unscrew, and then you have to pull out the tabs yourself. All right, so next part of the video, you'll see the installed part. Let's take a look at the rear bumper without it. There's the clips, you can see there. Those little holes are the clips, but it also has additional clips below in these sections here that actually hold the rear diffuser. So that's that. All right, there it is. It's actually very nice. My paint is terrible, being out in the Florida sun for 11 years. Where are we? 2025. It's been out in the Florida sun for 11 years, so the paint is terrible, but the diffuser looks great. So what we'll probably do, hopefully this year, or excuse me, next year, I'll be getting it ready for paint, and then so yeah, it's a finished product. It's so much better. And actually, when you go under the car, I wasn't sure when I took it out. I wasn't sure if this part here, this fender part, what would you call that? Skid pad? No. Wasn't sure if that went under the diffuser or over. It was very difficult to put under again, so I put it over the diffuser. And actually, then, I don't know how effective this is as far as downforce, excuse me, but it's relatively flush. It's probably more aesthetic than anything else, but it looks good. It looks better than the old one, and I wish I'd done a picture of the old one, but I didn't. But it looks better anyway. It's piano black, gloss black, and I think once the car is painted, it's gonna really make it pop. So let's move on to the rest of the car, shall we? Put my slippers on. So as you can see, the Florida sun has done the car no favors. It's really bad, paint's really bad, but I'm going to show you some of my upgrades. So I've lowered the car, put Apex wheels on. I think these are the SM10s, 18 by 8.5. I probably would have gotten an 18, and I'll tell you why in a second. But the car's been loaded on ISP sport suspension. Rides really well, really looks good. I'll show you a profile of the car. And it's my daily driver, and one of these days I'm gonna park it. I'd love to get the new Tiguan Turbo. It looks so nice. The SER line Turbo. So the grill, eBay grills haven't held up in the Florida sun. The lights are eBay lights. They've done pretty well. Still love them. But once the car is painted, I'm going to get these cleaned up, ceramic coated, and back to spec. So what else have I done? I've done the intake. I'm not going to show you that. Everybody's done an intake on their car. I have a downpipe and an exhaust all waiting to be installed. So you 5 subscribers got a little bonus today. This is the 2014 Jetta GLI. More mods to come. Stay tuned. Might be another couple years, but stay tuned anyway. Thanks. I also forgot to tell you why I would get an 18 by 8 inch wheel as opposed to an 18 by 8.5. So this is an 18 by 8.5 inch wheel. It's by Apex. Haven't put the VW logos in yet, which I will do. Now notice this lip right here, it comes out. I've already scraped one because it's beyond the width of the tire. And some of you guys like that. I don't like it. I'd like it to be flush. So my next time I will get a wider tire. This is the stock width of the tire. I think it's a 215, I believe. Where does it say? Where does it say? You might have to take my word for it. Here we go, 225. This is 225 4018. So I would probably get a 235 so it gets more flush with the wheel, and it might look a little bit meatier as well. So once these tires go down, I will get a 235, a little bit of a wider profile, so that I don't scrape up my wheels, which I already have done. So I'm really careful I don't take this through a drive-through wash service, because basically all that does is grab your wheels and pulls it through the car wash. So I wash the car myself, and I try to avoid curbs as much as possible. Of course, there was one time I didn't, and I scraped up the wheel. So just word to the wise, probably get an 8-inch diameter width, get an 8-inch width as opposed to an 8 by 8.5, or get a wide tire so your rim doesn't pop out like this one does, unless you like it that way.